business credit bars.
Yo, what's poppin'? What's poppin'?
You're too energetic.
Yo, we outside, baby. We out here, man.
We out here, man. I'm on my couch. I'm chilling. How you living?
Man, I'm out here, man. But I was running around, bro. Look, I was I'm glad I didn't get on probably about 5 minutes ago, bro. I just had a thorough emergency that I had to handle, bro. Man, we could talk about that too, man. Talking about leveraging our credit to purchase cars and everything. But long story short, my Tesla got broken into last night.
Bro.
Right? So my guest had called me and said, yo, bro, I was out here in San Francisco, went to dinner, came back, and the shit's all torn up. I'm like, damn. Right? So he was dropping it off today. Usually I just have him leave it at the airport, right? And I just come back later. But I didn't want the car to just be out there chilling with a broken window, so I had to run out there and get it real quick. But no, man, I heard you talking some heat. I heard you talking some heat.
I'm giving them the mindset, you know.
Hey, bro, I was like, damn, look. Hey, drop a 1 in the chat, and this man was dropping some gems on his consumer laws, bro. Hey, look, because I've been in the credit game for at least a few years now, man. I still don't even know the consumer law stuff. So whoever's in this community, bro, they're in good hands with you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What we look, man. People, man. What we giving to the people?
What was that?
What we giving to the people?
Oh, man, yeah, for sure, man, because I know we trying to get this $1,000 out, man. But one thing I want to talk about is one of my favorite things.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, yo, what's up, guys? My name is Julian Pilot. I'm the president of Take Flight Solutions Credit Consulting, where we specialize in helping entrepreneurs get to the bag by helping them get their personal credit right in position to be able to get high limits of business credit. Right? So I help people be able to get high limits of specifically business credit cards, teach them how to leverage them to buy assets, to invest in businesses, to be able to up their life in all general, y'all. So I'm out here. One thing I want to talk about today is business credit, y'all. Business credit. When I found out about the power of business credit, I was mind blown. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know the power of business credit. If you actually have heard about it. Drop a 1 in the chat because I want to know if y'all here.
One.
Okay. All right. So let's say an example. Let's get an example, right? So say we got a $10,000 personal card, right? We all know how personal cards work, right? We get a personal card, say we got a Chase personal card. Then we spend the credit limit's $10,000, right? We spend $5,000 of it. We let it report. What happens, y'all? What happens? I want to see some answers in the chat.
Right.
What happens when we have a $10,000 personal card? We use $5,000 of it.
If you listen to my podcast, don't be embarrassing me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, look, why you say that? What you mean?
No, I'm just saying, you know, they should obviously know that.
Oh, yeah, they should know. They should be tapped in, right?
They might be sleeping, bro.
Right, exactly. Utilization. Your utilization skyrockets, right? And your credit score drops, right? It happens all the time, right? We forget to pay it back by the statement date, right? Our credit utilization shoots through the roof. I have a story, man. So I have about 8, 9 different personal cards, right? 8 or 9 personal cards, all of them under 1%. However, I decided to do an MS play, and I'm sure Michael's going to go into a lot more about MS. But basically, I maxed out one of my cards, thinking I was going to pay it back, right? Oh, forgot to pay it back by the statement date. 100% utilization. My score dropped over 100 points.
Hey, bro.
Over 100 points. I was like, damn, right? So, but the power about it is that, look, all I had to do was pay back that card. My utilization went back down to 0. Then I ended up getting back those points all overnight, right? So, I was like, man, this is not the wave. This is not the wave. Then I found out about business credit, right? Found about using our personal credit to be able to leverage, to be able to get high limits of business credit. One thing I love about business credit is when you max out a card, to invest in a business, to purchase an asset to make some money, right? It does not, the utilization does not report to your personal credit, y'all. It does not report to your personal credit.
That's what I'm saying.
2, if I get a business credit card, right, it's not going to report to my personal credit. That means I get another account that's not added onto my personal credit report, because we all know that the average age of our credit on a personal credit report is so important, right? The more accounts that we have that are really young, it's going to shoot down our score. So if we focus...
Yo, I can't hear you. You good.
You hear me now?
You good, yeah.
Okay, I just got a call right now. Yeah, so if I get a business credit card, it's not going to be reported to my personal credit report. It is not going to affect my personal credit score at all. It is the game changer, right? And of course, if we apply for our a business credit card, most business credit cards are going to give you a hard...
Then you cutting out again. It'd be called T-Mobile. What you?
Hey, you wildin', boy. But hey, but yeah, man, that's the power of business credit cards, y'all. The power of business credit. And the thing is, what I love about it is you can max them out, use them for any type of business that you have. A lot of people think your business has to be 2 years old to be able to get them. No, if we have strong personal credit, we can leverage it to get $10, $15, $25,000 in credit limit on a business credit card, right? And the magic thing about it is that with business credit, you can get 3 times higher limits than on your personal side.
That's a fact.
For a business owner, it's a game changer, y'all. Because a lot of times people are worried about how we're going to get these business loans, right? How are we going to get these business loans? How are we going to get these business lines of credit? Well, I got to come up with taxes. I got to come up with documents. Guess what? In business credit, you don't need that. Business credit cards, you do not need that. All you need to do is leverage your personal credit. That's why I love platforms like this, where we stress making sure that we get our personal credit right. Making sure we get our personal credit right is the foundation for everything, especially if you're a business owner, right? All we have to do is make sure our personal credit is in position, meaning we have the data points, right? Make sure we have the data points in position to be able to leverage. Then we go to Bank of America. We can go to Chase. We can go to credit unions. We can go to the community banks, right? And when they see that we have the personal credit right, then we see that they see that we have an LLC or some type of incorporation structured right. They make sure that we have a safe name, we have an EIN, business name, email, social media presence, low inquiries. Look, it's a game changer. The bank's gonna be, take my money, take my money, right? I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. When I found this out, it was a game changer, right? And on top of that, we also know how to remove inquiries, y'all. Mm-hmm. We also know how to remove inquiries. So when we go to these banks, and apply to be able to these high limit business credit cards. Okay, yeah, they're gonna be looking at our personal credit and give us a hard inquiry. But look, we know how to remove the hard inquiry, right? Mm-hmm. Go use another LLC, right? Go get another LLC and apply for the same credit card again. That's the magic about it, because look, when we get a business credit card, it's separate from our personal. When it's a personal credit card, we can only get one. For ourselves, we got a personal, we can only get one Bank of America personal card. We can only get one Chase card. We only get one Wells Fargo card. But look, on the business side, look, my one LLC A can get the Chase card. LLC 2 can get the same Chase card. LLC 3 can get the same Chase card. So as many LLCs I can get is as many of the same credit cards I can get, y'all. That's the game changer. That's the game changer. But look, I'm not going to talk too long. I just want to drop a major gem on y'all real quick. So if you guys have any idea about the power of being able to get a business credit card with no hard inquiry, have you guys heard of a business credit card that's able to do that? Drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat. Y'all have heard about that before.
Drop a one.
So would it be smart to get? Oh yeah, we're gonna answer questions at the end. We're gonna talk about questions at the end. Okay. Yep. So there are cards.
Yeah, make your.
You hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Make a point, and then we're gonna answer any questions that they got. I think I have a minute on my thing anyway. So yeah, go ahead, make your point.
Okay. All right, man. So I'm gonna tell you about real quick the Wells Fargo play. Look, on Wells Fargo, they're giving out the bag, y'all. They're giving out the bag, and they're not giving hard inquiries, y'all. Look, if you have any type of relationship with Wells Fargo, you have any type of relationship with Wells Fargo, right? Or if you have an LLC that's at least 2 years old, right? And you got your personal credit right in position, as where Michael has always taught y'all how to get it, right? What you can do is go to Wells Fargo, set an appointment, go to Wells Fargo in person. Make sure you go in person, y'all. Go to a branch, go talk to a banker. Say you want to open up a business checking and a business savings account. You want to open up both, right? You want to open up both a checking and a savings account, right? They're going to give you an application. You fill out the application, you fill out your LLC information. They're also going to ask for your social security number. Don't be scared. Put your social security number down, right? They're going to take that information, right? They're going to run it through the system, right? And like I said, if you have an LLC that's aged, has at least 2 years, or if you have a strong relationship with Wells Fargo on the personal side, right? More times than not, what's going to happen, they're going to trigger an automatic pre-approval for a $15,000 of 0% interest business credit card. Automatic approval based on your data points on your personal credit and making sure that your LLC is set up right. And if anybody hears that, they automatically think, okay, it's a pre-approval, soft pull, whatever. But if I accept it, it might be a hard inquiry. So when that happened to me, I asked them like, yo, is this a hard inquiry? If I accept it, it's going to be a hard inquiry? He said, let me look it up real quick. Because a lot of times the bankers really don't know themselves, right? So they don't. So he had to look it up. He said, well, no, it looks like it's going to be a soft pull. And I said, say less, run that. So look, he got the application, approved me for a $15,000, 0% interest business credit card, 0% interest for 12 months. Now I'm able to use this 0% interest business credit card, take the cash off, invest in my business, right, and pay no interest for 1 whole year, y'all. All I have to do is pay 1 to 2% of whatever I borrow, which is the minimum amount, right? Yep. Now imagine being able to do that with other banks too, y'all. Look, because that was the easy play because I didn't have to remove any inquiries. But look, y'all could do that with Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, credit unions, but you have to remove the inquiry. But look, we know how to do that, right? Exactly. So I just wanted to drop that gem on y'all real quick. I need y'all to run that play. If you guys have any type of experience or a relationship with Wells Fargo, or you got an LLC that's older than 2 years, I need y'all to run that play this coming week, y'all.
They pull Equifax on the business side?
They pull
Equifax?
Man, I don't even know. They didn't pull my credit. So what I've heard, they pull Experian.
Okay, I guess it's regional too.
Yeah. So I've heard, but I wouldn't know because they ain't give me no hard inquiry. So
yeah, most definitely. All right, y'all. If y'all got questions for Julian, definitely drop them down below. How y'all feel about Julian and business credit? Let us know. Let us know how y'all feeling. Let us know how y'all feeling. Let us know if y'all got questions.
Yeah, but I think I saw a question up here, man. Let's see.
My guy Devin, I believe. So would it be smart to get the business card and personal cards at the same time? You could answer and then I'll answer.
Yeah, I always say this, man. If you got a relationship with them, if you already got a relationship with them, so if you got some type of bank account and your personal credit is in position, I mean, look, I say go ahead and just go straight to the business, man. If you have everything set up, I would say go to the business, right? But if you do not have everything set up right on your personal is not that strong, if you do not have credit card trade lines already reporting that's at least $5,000 limits, man, I'll say build up those personal credit cards first, y'all. Build them up, because the more you build up your personal cards, the higher limits on your business you're gonna be able to get.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it makes more sense to build up your personal first, y'all, because you don't want to work backwards. Try to get your business, and you only get $3,000-$4,000, and trying to go back to your personal. Get your personal right. Get your personal right first. But if you already got your personal right, go ahead to the business.
Definitely. Yeah, I was low key gonna say something similar. I know you said 5,000, but I was gonna say if you don't got at least maybe 2 to 3 cars on the personal side that probably got at least 2,500 limit, I would say make sure you prioritize the personal first, because the personal is going to influence that business in a lot of cases. And then if you got baby limits, go ahead and start doing you some manufacturer spending. Listen to the Cat podcast, tap into Julian, and you'll be able to get what you're supposed to get. My personal good now. Y'all got any questions? I don't have.
Other bank. Okay, so what's your how many personal credit cards do you have? Because your personal credit score could be good, but you may not have. I want to know your relationship with different personal cards. People are going on saying you can start your business with bad personal. Oh no, yeah, you can definitely start your business with bad personal credit.
Yeah.
It's just whether you're going to be able to get approved for high limit business credit cards, right? Because starting a business has nothing to do with your personal credit at all. Just starting a business, because there's a lot of business owners out there who running everything off of cash, right? They're running everything off of cash because their personal credit is all messed up.
And you could build your personal and business at the same time, technically, if you really wanted to. And then if you had bad credit or whatever, if you wanted to prioritize the business side, you could do all that. But I always recommend have that good personal credit, because that'll help you go further. But you could technically go with bad personal credit and then prioritize getting your tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 vendor accounts and all of that, and then only use your EIN versus using your social. But I recommend you have that good personal credit.
Facts. Me too. Me too.
Yeah, zero personal cards, bio trade lines, other banks, but nothing personal. That's for me. Okay, I appreciate you, Julian. We're gonna give away the first $500, and then I saw the credit Yoda in here earlier. I guess maybe he left. I don't know. So we paid the $500, and gonna go from there. Appreciate.
Can I make a comment on this real quick?
Okay.
Yeah, he said he got zero personal cards, but I have trade lines with other banks, but nothing personal. That's for me. Yeah, man, you need to build up those primaries. What you got are authorized user trade lines. They are secondary, right? Meaning that your score might be good. Your score might be good because you got added as an authorized user. However, they don't care about that. When it comes to business credit cards, they're going to see that those trade lines on your credit report belong to somebody else. Because believe it or not, on your personal or on your credit report, it's going to say authorized user on there. It's going to say authorized user. They know that doesn't belong to you. So they're not going to give you credit based on somebody else's credit, right? Yeah. So I would say always, man, get yourself some personal credit cards, y'all. Look, there's banks, credit unions are giving out the bag. Credit unions are everywhere. If you got a local credit union, go to there first. I promise you, they're gonna give you at least $5,000, man. If you throw some money in there.
Got any info on aged corporations? You could always buy an aged corporation, but if you get something like, well, this is my opinion. If you get something like 20 years, they might look at it like, let's look at your bank account. But if you only have the bank for like 1 year, they're gonna be looking at you sideways. You feel me? So really consider what you're doing when you're going with the age corps, because they always say like, okay, have 2 years of history and things like that. You could still get funding for a new LLC. It's just that you might have to do a little bit more legwork. And then one thing that I was I don't know if I might have put it in my Cat Friends, the private community I got, but basically what you could do, a finesse you could do, since we're in December, today's December 23rd, a lot of these banks, they'd be like, oh, you got to have 2 years of tax returns to get funding, get considered for funding. So the finesse is starting an LLC right now. Start an LLC right now. You don't even got to use it. You don't got to make money or nothing with it. As soon as the new tax year comes, file taxes for it. You already got your 1 year in basically like a week. So by the time December comes around, you filed taxes again, you got your second year. So that's your 2 years of tax returns. So that's a finesse that you could use as far as being more fundable, if that makes sense. So just really think about how you could game the system. That's what you think about H Corps.
So I actually have an age corp. And I think they're kind of overhyped, yo. They're kind of overhyped. If your age corp is not built out, it doesn't. If it doesn't come with built out, um, a business credit. I mean, I wouldn't spend more than I wouldn't spend more than 1,000 on it, man. Because I bought an age trade line before, right? Or excuse me, age corp. Benches
Uh-huh.
banks, right? Okay, yeah, they see the age, right? And it helps a little bit, but at the end of the day, they're still going to see the tax returns, right? They're still to get the business lines of credit, right? You know, they're still going to want to see that, right? And if you don't have anything built out, you don't have tax returns, I mean, it doesn't really help, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all the foundation is getting your personal credit right.
That's what I'm saying. Someone mentioned Navy Federal. What about building with Navy Federal credit? What about it? I'm out on what they mean by that.
What about building when they? I mean, I feel like everybody should have a Navy Federal account, even if it's personal or business. Get with them because they giving out the bag. They giving out the bag. I'm sure y'all know about the late night play. Um, I'm sure you dropped that on the podcast. But
Yeah.
yeah, built out H Corp. You know, I haven't bought one before, so I can't speak too much about it. However, I've heard people get in the bag with that, get in the bag. But if you know, if you got that connect, my man, A50 Floyd, if you got the connect for that, man, please share the sauce, man. Where to go for tax returns? I know some people who do them, you know, but I can't speak on it too much because I haven't done it. Yeah, I love Navy. You got a card with them?
One thing about Navy Federal, I'll say, because I want to talk about MS earlier too. So one thing about Navy Federal, there is a MS play you could do. Well, if you don't know what MS is, well, if you entered a giveaway, you should know what MS is. Manufactured spending. Let me just talk about it briefly. So manufactured spending is essentially turning credit to cash. And there's a Navy Federal method that you can do. And basically what you would do is it's a debit card, cash advance from an external institution. So let's say I call up Navy Federal. I'll tell them that I want to do a debit card cash advance from an external institution. And they're going to ask me, is it Visa, MasterCard, all of that. I'm going to literally give them the numbers to my credit card. This is a credit card. This is a Lion Visa credit card. It gives you 2.5% cash back. So the finesse is really just giving them your credit card numbers because they're going to ask for the number. They're not going to ask, is it a debit card or a credit card? Because you already told them it's a debit card. And with that method, that MS method, you're able to do up to $500 a day. But I elaborate on it in my CAT MS Secrets course, but the finesse that you could do to be able to do more, because it's $500 a day per access number. If you get you a business checking account with them, now you're at 1,000 a day. You get you a couple LLCs, like Julian was talking about earlier. If you get like 4 LLCs plus your personal, you're able to do 20,000 a month. When we talk about something like the PayPal method, you're gonna be breaking at least $600 in fees just to be able to do all that. So just that's a method you can do with Navy Federal. Call the number that's on the back of your card. You'll be able to whatever credit card you want to liquidate, you can call them and do all that. But yeah, we gonna select the first person for the giveaway. I appreciate you, Julian.
Yeah, for sure, man. Hey,
Uh,
man.
I don't know if you want to hang around. I'm gonna invite some people on the live, and then we just gonna pretty much decide who's gonna win the live. I mean, win the or whatever. So,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can hang around.
yeah,
I'm
definitely.
going to audience.
You said what?
I'm going to audience.
Oh yeah, yes sir, yes sir.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. How do I get out of here?
Oh, I think I gotta take you off or something. Maybe I don't even know how this be working. Okay, I got you. All right, peace.
All right.